Along here on the top of the navigation pane, I suppose this is called, is a couple of the other resources. We've got some coming soon things, which I haven't even told you about as of yet. I'm going to hold off on telling you about that. And then we've got the filing cabinet, which I've talked to you about quite a bit. I'll show you that in just one second. Let me just show you this one, though. This is actually something that I think is really pretty awesome, and we'll be adding these just about every other week or so. These are success book summaries, and this one is on a book by Al Kaltman called Cigars, Whiskey, and Winning, which is leadership lessons from Ulysses S. Grant. And once again, if you've got a video, I'm not going to play the video here, and also you've got an audio which you can click on. You can either watch the video on your computer, or you can download the audio and video onto your computer and take it with you. So very cool. These are about 10 or 15 minutes long. You can also get to them by clicking on the actual title itself. So those will be coming every couple of weeks. So you'll be absorbing a lot of concepts from different authors and so forth, as well as the material that you get within the courses. Probably the best part of the entire site, though, I think, maybe with the exception of the courses, obviously, is this little button right here, which is the file cabinet. And this is our page in which it introduces you to the file cabinet. What the file cabinet is a bunch of ready-to-use resources that you can click on, download, take with you, and really swipe. I don't know if you're familiar with the term swiping. Basically, you can take what I've written and what I've used in the past in order to get the sales results that I've been fortunate enough to get, and then just use the same copy that I've written. For example, let's say that you have a you've got a PowerPoint presentation that you have to do tomorrow, for example, and you have nothing prepared. So let's say that you're not exactly sure what you're going to present to your salespeople. So you say, okay, well, I can come here to the PowerPoint presentation templates. Let me see what Ralph has. He's got this thing on shooting for the stars. Let me check this out. Wow, this is pretty cool. Shooting for the stars, how to make a ton of money selling your product. I can just fill in all my individual information here and then look like a hero tomorrow at the sales meeting. So we'll be adding more and more of these PowerPoint presentations as time goes on, but it's a pretty neat resource that saves you a ton of time, like I said. So let's just click back here and show you a couple more of these resources. One of the best ones, I think, is the sales management resources. We'll just click on that. File drawer, as we said. This one, let's say you've got you have to have a face-to-face discussion with one of your reps that's having a difficult time. And you're not exactly sure what to tell him or her or what to actually say. Well, this is the face-to-face discussion template. You can actually go in and use this as your script, which is a tremendous resource, a tremendous time saver, as well as a way for you to obviously get the best out of your sales reps. There's a bunch of other things here that I'm not going to click on, but as you can see, there's tons and tons of goodies here in the file cabinet. Let me click on just one more over here that I think is particularly helpful, and that is, let's see, sales rep evaluation forms. This is an awesome one. We all have to do year-end performance appraisals, and whether or not you're in a big company or a smaller company, maybe you already have a template, but what you can do is, if you don't have a template, you can use the templates that are in here. I've got a template for performance appraisals, and then what's even cooler is I actually have ready-made swipe files for performance appraisals. Let's say you've got a performance appraisal you have to do for your average sales rep. So you just come in here and you can actually use some of my writing and in writing your individual performance appraisal. So this is the template here, and this is some of the verbiage that you can use, and then that's for an average sales rep. I also have one for an outstanding sales rep that you can also use, which is right there. And then there's all these other sorts of things: sales rep assessment tools, rankings and ratings, sales performance appraisal templates, all kinds of stuff. I mean, as you can see, and you can spend a whole lot of time here going through a lot of these resources. But the bottom line is this, is that they're put in place for you to save time as well as to help you in your productivity and make you an even better sales manager than you really are. And then lastly, there's this last tab here, which is the topic index. And this is a compendium of basically everything within the entire site. Let's say you've got something that you need desperately. You're not exactly sure where to find it throughout any of these subheadings. All you do is you click on the topic index and then just go down through here and pull out whatever it is that you need. As you can see, there's a ton of stuff. And for example, let's say, I don't know, you've got a business plan that you have to do for your boss tomorrow or maybe next week. Maybe the vice president of sales is coming into town. And so you need to put together some kind of action plan or business plan. So, well, you just come in here, you say, hey, what's Ralph got? Well, in the Sales Management Mastery Academy, I've got a template for an entire business plan. And it's all written for you with critical success factors, strategies, personal goals, I mean everything. And I've used this one hundreds of times, and I'm passing it along to you so you can use it and not only look good in front of the boss, but also there's very good content in here and a lot of good ideas as far as how you should be selling in your product, as well as how you should be leading your salespeople using a lot of the concepts that are here in the Sales Management Mastery Academy. So that's really a quick tour, and it's an awesome site. We're going to be adding more and more stuff to it as time goes on. There's also a section right down here which is for the Q&A. We're going to do a monthly Q&A where I'll answer all your questions. That isn't quite formatted correctly as of right now, but that is where you would add in your questions, as well as we'll be adding a forum for all the members, and we'll have that as another subtopic along the top here. So for right now, there's plenty of material and there's plenty of stuff to really keep you busy, as well as really pull out the best that you possibly can from your salespeople by using all these resources. So thanks for watching this video, and wishing you ultimate sales management mastery.